Let's get things started with your national days of the week. Again, that was for the video audience, not necessarily for the audio audience. Monday, November 17th is National Homemade Bread Day. Let me be very clear. Homemade bread is the best bread. And it is a memory, it is an experience, it is something that you do with family that creates memories, the best memories. Why does it create the best memories? Because it touches on all the things. You got to touch and smell and taste and touch. I don't know what the five senses are. Hear and smell again. I don't know. I know. But basically, the act of making bread, if you do that with the people that you love, is a very passionate thing and is an amazing memory because you're making bread. Okay, this seems stupid. This seems stupid. And then you're baking bread. And now, this is nicer. This is nicer than the making. This is the baking. This is good. And then you're eating, and it touches, taste, smell, touch, snort. I don't know what the five senses are, but if you had all five senses, the making of bread touches all of them, which means the memory of you making bread with other people is a memory that will last longer than all of your other memories. When you are severely dementiaed, okay? You got none of the dementias left. You're all in there. I see something I got to fix real quick. Uh, the memories you will retain, the memories that will come back to you, are memories that hit all of the senses. So, Monday, November 17th, take the time to make lasting memories that will survive most of your dementia. A National Homemade Bread Day. Moving on, checking your comments. I got comments over here. I see. All right. My phone case sucks. Good. Yeah, my comments box works. Yay, love. Yeah, I want yeasty goodness in my mouth. Hilarious. And Robert called you a perv, and he's not wrong. Moving on. Oh, you know what? We've done that one before, and I'm still as stupid as I was the day that we asked it. Let's go with this one instead. Tuesday, November 18th, is National Apple Cider Day. You want to get in cider? Give her some apple cider. I love apple cider. But I also can't tell you the last time I've had apple cider. It's been a while in the years category. Cuz when I have it, I absolutely love it. There's nothing that I want more than more of it. But if I don't have it around, it's kind of like my relationship with milk. If I have milk in the house, it gets drank, son. If you put apple cider in the house, it gets drank, son. But if there's none in the house, I don't actively seek it out. But this is the time of year when apple cider really touches on the taste buds. The question is, do you like it hot? Oh, you didn't know that ice cold apple cider is delicious, but hot and steamy apple cider is also amazeballs. Take a time to experiment with all of the temperature ratios that are available to you using apple cider. On Tuesday, November 18th, National Apple Cider Day. Hot cider walking out on the jetty. Amazeballs. Guinness and cider. Amazing. It's also something you don't want from other people. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. That only happens with two people that I know, JT and RJ. People who go by initials. Dick and Cider, great beer. That is a great beer. Please be mindful of the comments that you make so that you do not trigger the moderators in whatever forum, whether it be Facebook or TikTok. Don't trigger the moderators with your comments that are filtered to protect the community's experience. Hilarious. Yes. Wednesday, November 19th, is National Macchiato Day. A caffè macchiato is un espresso con un poco latte. That's what it is. It's an espresso coffee with just a little bit of milk. It is not my favorite drink. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Jessica, do you have clothes on? the place is getting colder, and the temperature is changing. I got another one coming. I got another one in the chamber. If you want to, if you know someone that is having a hiccup fit, do you know you can stop the hiccup fit by telling them, I'll give you $5 if you hiccup again? It really works. Except for people who want the money more than the hiccup. My youngest daughter would always lie to me and take the money, and my wife doesn't need the money. So the only two people it's never worked on with me is youngest daughter and wife. But for most people, if you tell them, I will give you $5 if you stop hiccuping, it works. Thank you for the blesses of me. And she doesn't understand why I asked her if she had clothes on, because she doesn't know that her husband told me she just got out of the shower. All right, let's pick this up where we left off. Sorry about the sneezing fit. Wednesday, November 19th, is National Macchiato Day. Now, for those of you who don't know, a macchiato is un espresso con un poco latte. Just a little bit of milk on top of the rich base. If I sneeze again, I'm just going to call it a day. If I go into another sneezing fit, I'm not doing the rest of this show. That's not true, I will. A particular drink that I would enjoy was a doppio macchiato, but I really never ordered double macchiatos. But I could. It was an option that I had available to me. But my favorite Italian drink order, whether I was in mainland or whether I was down in Sicily, with uno cappuccino con doppio caffè, por favor. Wrong. Is it wrong? I don't know. I get my Italian and Spanish mixed up so much these days. One cappuccino con doppio caffè with two shots. Por favor. Yeah, I feel like the por favor is wrong. I feel like I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. But anyway, I am sorry, man. The weather's getting to me. I got all this going on. Sorry. If you like a macchiato, enjoy your macchiato. I don't go to specialty coffee anymore. I got my little cafe. I got my little coffee at the house. I have coffee at the house. I have coffee at work. If I feel like getting something different, I will go to a local shop and I'll get a Tai Chi. Not a Tai Chi. A chai. I will get a chai while I'm doing Tai Chi. I do very rarely, but I love myself some chai tea. All right. So that is Wednesday, November 19th. National Macchiato Day. I don't. Man, this is not pleasant. I don't like being all snotty in front of people. All right, let's do this. Thursday, November 20th, is National Absurdity Day. And because of that, I elongated the national with a couple extra notes at the end. One of the greatest broadcasters of all time, whether you agree with him or disagree with him, his numbers are not to be denied. The Mr. Rush Limbaugh said he practiced absurdity by being absurd. It's a quote I've never forgotten. I always thought it was special. That you can make a point about something by going above and beyond and beyond and beyond what the point actually is. Practicing absurdity by being absurd. Think about the moments in your life where this methodology applies. Where you could try to make a point, but making the point isn't making the point until you glorify the point, you expound upon the point, you profess the point, making it absurd. Think about all of that on Thursday, November the 20th. National Absurdity Day. Moo. Oh, we are getting close. We are getting close. I didn't realize how close we were getting to Thanksgiving. Now, as a fat body, Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. Clearly. It's a food holiday. So if it's a food holiday, a fat person is going to like it. Halloween, also a fat person holiday. I am getting distracted. Let's get back into this. Sorry, I know that is not quality television. Saturday. Wait. Friday, November 21st, is National Stuffing Day. I don't need a day for Stuffing Day. I don't know why I love stuffing like I do. Now, much like a macchiato, these are not things I enjoy all the time. But as we close in on the Thanksgiving, we're closing in on days whose emphasis is on Thanksgiving. So I ask you, how do you do your stuffing? And what's the other word for stuffing? Breading? I don't know. There's stuffing, and then there's the same thing as stuffing, but it's called something different. I thought it had something. Dressing. Thank you. You got stuffing, you got dressing. Dressing, I don't think you shove up the turkey's tuchus. Stuffing, I think you jam inside the turkey's tuchus. But stovetop stuffing, done, for the little S effect there, you don't have to shove that inside the turkey's tuchus, the TT, if you will. You could just cook it on the stovetop, and it makes amazing stuffing. And when I was at BJ's recently, it's my favorite store. I love going to BJ's because I love BJ's. They had a special. They had a sale on stovetop stuffing. And it was like gigantic boxes of stovetop stuffing for a very cheap price. But it was chicken flavored. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about taking a chicken flavored stovetop stuffing and mixing it with my turkey. I don't feel like that's right. Yes, the goat cheese stuffing of our youth, along with walnuts, and some guys saw Jimmy Dean's sausage. That is the stuffing of my youth, and it's amazing. But I also like the stovetop. Think about whatever stuffing you like. On Friday, November 21st, National Stuffing Day. I've never had that. I'm not going to use that. I'm not using that. We're stuck with this. Saturday, November 22nd, is National Cranberry Relish Day. I love the cranberries and the cranberry. I love the musical group, and I love the sweet, tasty fruit. I love cranberry juice. If you mix cranberry juice and potato juice together, you get a Cape Cod. I love Cape Cods, the mixing of cranberry juice and potato juice. But unfortunately, National Cranberry Relish Day is something I've never, ever partaken in. I don't know what cranberry relish is. I do know what cranberries are, and I like them mixed in with all kinds of things. You get some cranberry and some gravy and some mash and some turkey, and you put that on a spoon or a fork and you eat that. That's delightful. And you take your potato juice and your cranberry juice and you mix them together, and that's delightful. I don't know what cranberry relish is. But if it's got cranberry in it, and I know what relish is, I think that might be something worth looking into. I'm going to have to try and find cranberry relish to enjoy on Saturday, the 22nd of November. National Cranberry Relish Day. And finally, man, they are freaking killing me. Okay? You got your national, and you got your observed, and you got your alternates. So, Espresso Day, Cranberry Day, Peanut Butter Day, Sunday, November 23rd gives me all of these options, and I don't know why. But it also gives me Sunday, November 23rd is National Fibonacci Day. Now, we had macchiato earlier, and now we got the Fibonacci. And we got the Fibonacci Day because all of the other days on Sunday, November 23rd, make no sense. Now, do you know what Fibonacci is? I feel like I know what Fibonacci is. 1, 2 equals 3. 2, 3 equals 5. 3, 4 equals 7. That's a Fibonacci sequence. Or is it? Am I wrong? Is that what Fibonacci is? The only reason I chose it because all of the options presented to me were garbage. So I chose Fibonacci, even though I'm not really sure what it means. But I think it means the number you get from adding the two numbers that equal the number. Am I wrong? I don't know. Love your adopted brother day. That's funny. All right. Whatever it is, you know what? On the day when we can't find anything worth celebrating worthy, if you don't think Fibonacci is for you, do whatever you do. Do something you do. The Fibonacci sequence is everywhere, even in trouble stock. There's too much to read there. Apparently, I think I might have been right. Do you know what the most popular word in the English language is? I'll give you some time to think about it. All right, again, Sunday, November 23rd, National Fibonacci Day. Lots of